What is good? Welcome to the very latest edition of the 10-minute sprint. We back. It's your boy, Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice, alongside my guy, Corey Homicide Williams, getting you ready for the World Tour Final, which is now 9 days away. It is on the way from the beautiful kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And Jeddah, I was fortunate enough to be there last year. So excited for this World Tour Final. So we decided to give you guys somewhat of a bonus episode. This isn't the official preview to the World Tour Final. This is a mailbag episode. So we appreciate all of you who participated, sending in all your questions. We will spend the duration of this episode answering those questions, me and Corey Homicide Williams. Cole, you ready?
Just do it.
All right, let's jump right into it. First question. This is an easy one. We got this probably 100 times. Who you got? Lehman or Riga?
Yeah, I'm rolling with Lehman. I'm rolling straight with Lehman. Mr. Robot, look, we know this.
The same Lehman team that just lost in Doha? That's who you rocking with.
You know they had no right losing that tournament. They had no right losing it. So, you know, the way I look at it is this. There's times where a team beats you or you lost the game, right? They know that they lost. So you better believe they're coming back with a vengeance and they're going to get it done this upcoming tournament.
All right, look, okay. Lehman, the fans like Lehman. They voted them as their favorite. I'm not against Lehman. I'm not against Lehman. But I'm rocking with Riga. Yeah, sure. They just won in Doha. They got the momentum coming from Doha. Yeah, they won the Jeddah Masters last year as well. Those things are fine and dandy. But I'm looking at them in terms of the head-to-head matchup. Riga, 9 wins. Lehman, 4. You also take into account that Lehman got sent home from the World Tour Final the previous 2 years at the hands of this Riga team. They're versatile. They got a very underrated Edgar's Crewmans on this team. And they're hungry. They've never won a World Tour Final. They got a Novi Sad team that will not have Dusan Bullet. They won't have to contend with that. I think we'd be crazy to go against Riga coming up here in about, 9 days? Yeah, again, in Jeddah.
I'm telling you, man. They know they should not have won. They know that. They stole it.
So you think
you know what I mean? Like, that was a steal. You know, some of those games, it's like, yo, like, we know we should not have won this one, but we're glad we won it. Lehman knows that they were supposed to win that game. I'm telling you, Lehman is going to win.
So you think that chip on the shoulder is going to propel them? Look,
that chip on the shoulder is going to they're going to kill them.
Okay, all right. We're going to move on to the next question. And this is one, too, that a lot of people were asking. How will Novi Sad do without Dusan Bullet? Do you think they can still win? And, you know, I'm obviously rapping with a very accomplished former hooper. So, you've been on many teams before. How does a team respond when their leader is gone?
Well, it's difficult, but what has to happen is other guys now have an opportunity to step up. We know this team is capable because they got a bunch of players that can get it done. But the Bullet is he makes the key plays. He makes the big plays like this.
Oh.
And he plays such a huge role. You know what I mean? Like, can the Lakers win without LeBron?
Like that?
No. I believe that they'll do good, but they're not winning it.
Okay. I don't think that Novi Sad will win, and I am with you there. But I can tell you this from the experience of seeing this team play without Dusan Bullet before. Nothing is impossible. You cannot count this Novi Sad team out because, you know, we tend to overlook guys like Dejan Majstorovic. He's proven to be a valid number 1 before. He's got a long list of game-winning shots. He's got several MVPs under his belt as well. Marco Savage, Tomas Ivosev down low. Look, they still got the juice to potentially make some noise. 2020 has not been their year. They don't have Dusan Bullet. He's not going to be playing for personal reasons. I understand. But I'd be foolish to count them out. I've seen them play 5 events without Dusan. They won 4 of them. They won 4 of them, Corey. So they are a team that I don't think that we should be counting out.
Lehman and Riga will be in the championship. I believe no way that they are going to even stand anywhere near close to them, those two teams. But good luck to
them. Good luck, no doubt. We can go to YouTube for our next question. This one came from Jay Meta via YouTube. And he says, is there any underdog team you think will surprise everyone? And I'll take the first at bat here. And yeah, I got a team that I think will surprise everyone. And they reside in Lithuania, as my camera's shaking. No worry, it's no earthquake here in LA. It's just me being irresponsible with my knees. But I think it's... I was going to say Shake Gubale, but they had a devastating injury, unfortunately, to Mariusz Užupis. I think that changed the dynamic of that team. But I will go with another Lithuanian team, and that would be Utena Uni Club. I think they're trending in the right direction. They're one of 3 teams that has beaten Riga, who I think is going to be the favorite out there. They've been shooting lights out, 43% they've been shooting from the field. This is a team that's built to potentially win. I think they got a winner in Ignas Vajakush. He's a dude that you can really build around, and I would not be surprised if Utena Uni Club made a run at the World Tour final title game. I'm just saying, mark it down.
I like how they play. And I believe that they do have the ability to upset teams. Here's who I think, and it's a travesty that a guy named Tristan, yes, I'm going to say his name, has this team ranked at number 10. It's Ub out of Serbia. I believe that they have an opportunity, and I think they're good enough to upset teams. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare and how they show up. But I like this style. I like how they play. You know, they had a Tissot buzzer beater in a couple tournaments before, and I just feel like this is a team you got to watch out for.
Yeah, I tell you, Pasilic is a stone cold killer. That game winner on Dushan in Debrecen, Hungary was crazy. He's gonna be back. They're gonna be at full strength. I agree with you. All right, we're gonna take a quick little breather and take our first TV timeout. Brought to you by our title sponsor, our good friends over at Wilson, and we will take this TV timeout as an opportunity to let you know that if you do not have our brand new Wilson 3x3 basketball, something must be wrong with you. Go get the FIBA 3x3 Wilson basketball. Log on to FIBA3x3.com/ball. You can get all the information. You can also log on to Wilson.com if you want to learn more about the ball as well. But trust me, from my own personal experience, you will not find a better ball to hoop with if you call yourself a hooper. Voice, come back to me. All right, let's keep this thing rolling. And this one's good. I like this next question right here. Pick the 3x3 player whose game is most similar to yours. You go first, Cole.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Robot. I think my style of play is more no nonsense. Let's just go get it. You know what I mean? Hard work, play both ends, and just put in work. That's just my style of play.
Okay, look, that shocks me. I wouldn't guess Mr. Robot because, you know, from my experience watching you, you was just a dog. I mean, you was gonna get it by any means necessary. And that's not saying that Mr. Robot doesn't do that, but that's a good pick. Man, I chewed on this one for a minute. I said, man, I got a little Norris Miezis in me with the crossover. I got a little Dushan Bullet in me with that killer instinct at the end of games. But I'm all about that sauce. So I got to go with my Filipino homie, RJ Abadientos. Him and Josh Mouzon. I mean, just combine them both, but they got sauce on every single play. These are guys that aren't embarrassed to embarrass you. So, if you stand in front of one of them dudes, you could be at the risk of some serious embarrassment. So I would say they probably remind me of my game the most. You agree with that? Have you ever even seen me hoop at all, Corey?
I never seen you hoop before.
Dang, that's a shame, man. We're gonna have to set that up for sometime next year. Hopefully, once this Corona stuff
No doubt.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's time to take another TV timeout. I was looking for the next question. I wanted to go right on into the next one. We got some good ones still on deck, but we will take another TV timeout brought to you by TISO. Before we get to the next segment of this 10-minute sprint, reminder, hey, never miss a Zoom chat ever again. In fact, impress your friends and family, colleagues, with the best watch in the world. There's a special FIBA 3x3 TISO watch, and it's the best thing ever worn. Be the first one to get your special edition FIBA 3x3 TISO watch on FIBA3x3.com/watch.
And guess what, my man? I got mine, baby. Shout out to the team. They came through. Special package.
You up.
They hooked me up. Shout out to TISO.
Okay.
Got the 3x3 official watch.
I gave TISO a premature break. Shout out to our production team for rolling with me right there. We did actually have another. We did have another question. This one's pretty good too, from the fans. Which 3x3 player has skills which would translate the best to the NBA?
Monzoon.
Josh Monzoon?
Monzoon, yes. 100%. He got NBA talent that could transition right now to an NBA court. And be a star. Like that style of play. You know, he reminds me a lot of Steph Curry / James Harden. That type of play is what he's been putting on.
You know,
Kyrie Irving,
that's a common,
those type of play.
Yeah. You know, that's a common question too. A lot of, FIBA 3x3 fans. Let me first say this. 3x3 is a lot different than 5-on-5. And what constitutes a great 3x3 player may not do the same in 5-on-5. I think that you can hide certain deficiencies within 5-on-5, but in 3x3, you got to be able to do everything. So with that said, the player for me whose game translates best or most to the NBA is Mr. Robot, Stefan Stojacic, for a couple of reasons. Mm-hmm. Shooters are at a premium in the NBA. You know, it's all about the long ball. We can thank Steph Curry for that. Speaking of Steph Curry, another reason why I picked Mr. Robot is because he happened to outscore Steph Curry. It's back in the 2009, 2007 gold medal games, world championships. So if it's anybody from the 3x3 game that could, potentially make some noise in the NBA, it is Mr. Robot for me.
I mean, look, I rock with him.
All right. Let's get into the next question. And this is from Dill_VE. This came on Instagram. And this is kind of a personal one for me, I guess. He sent it. He says, Have I been getting any better at 2K? All right. Now, see, I didn't know why he got to air me out like this. Shout out to Dylan Van Eyck representing the Netherlands national team, U23 World Cup top scorer and everything. I love this kid, and I'm gonna keep it real. He gave me the business on 2K. This is a video that is viral by now. I hope, but I hope it isn't. But I went and played him in the hotel room, and man, it wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for me. But I was just getting my thumbs worked in on the sticks, and so I was a little bit rusty. But he got me. I lost a couple games, and but don't worry, I'm getting better. 21, my skills tightening up. I don't know. Are you a gamer? You play 2K? You play anything?
Nah, I don't play the games. I'm not. And if I did, I wouldn't be good at them anyway. So I'm a guaranteed loss. You a guaranteed win against me. Sure.
It's a guarantee. It's a guaranteed dub. You the type of dude I want to play then. You the one I want to play. All right.
Yeah, you want to get your confidence up. Play me.
All right. Next question. This one comes in via the fans once again. They want to know, what was your favorite World Tour final ever? Now, I realize you're a little newer to 3x3 than me, Corey, so I don't know how many memories you have, but you know, there are several that stick out to me over the years. You know, I hate to always go back to the World Tour Final 2017's moon shocking Novi Sad. But look, man, come on. There's nothing better than that we've seen in 3x3 history. That's going to be the top dog until we see something even crazier than that, which I don't think will ever happen. But man, we've seen some great World Tour finals. You think about the 2018 undefeated run from Novi Sad. That final was incredible. Even the year before 2016, which was my first full year covering 3x3, we had some dope teams in that tournament. We had Team Chicago with Alfonso McKinney and Mike Henry. They dunking on everybody. I also think that 2016 World Tour Final was the same World Tour Final. We got the most vicious crossover in the history of 3x3. Dragon B Litsa. Oh man, he put my guy on his back. His name is escaping me right now. No, Jonathan Garcia. How can I ever forget that? Looked like he got shot in the foot, Corey, on the crossover. So those are just some of my favorite World Tour Final memories.
Well, as you said, you know,
excuse me,
I'm fairly new to it, you know, so I'm just looking forward to seeing this upcoming World Tour Final, and hopefully it'll be a great ending.
Yeah. Where you gonna watch the World Tour Final at, by the way?
I'll be home. I'll be right here on my couch, and I'm definitely locked in because I want to make sure the team that I picked is doing what I said that they do.
Lock in, get ready. I'm warming up the vocal cords. Hopefully this little cough I got will be going by the time the World Tour Final rolls around. Again, it will be coming your way from the Kingdom, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, on the 18th and 19th of December. We will decide who the best of the best is in this crazy 2020 season. But it is going down. But for now, we got to say peace out. We got to say thank you guys once again. We appreciate all the questions that you guys gave us. We had a lot of fun on this episode. We remind you, we got another episode coming your way, an official preview to the World Tour Final. So look forward to that within the next week or so for another edition of the 10-Minute Sprint. But for Corey Homicide Williams, I'm Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, saying peace out for now. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.